What's up, everyone? I'm John Laird from 101X Homegrown. Today, I'm joined by Jackson from Slomo Drags. We've got a show coming up, Feb 25th at Hotel Vegas. It's Slomo Drags EP release party. PR Newman, Lola Tried, also on the bill. It's going to be a good one, don't you think?
Yeah, I insist that it is actually.
It's going to be so good. We don't even have the right words for it. Let's talk about the EP Twin Absorber. I feel like I heard about this EP some time ago, but the pandemic has ruined all time. So I feel like, is that the case? Have you guys kind of been sitting on it for a bit?
Sure, I mean that's absolutely true. I mean the production was kind of kind of dragging on in the first place, and then we were sitting in a pretty good spot with mixing and everything in early March 2020. So we were like finally this thing is done. And then obviously there was some slight issues associated with that, and then we kind of hooked up with Spaceflight Records in the interim, which then it kind of needed to fall in line with their release schedule after that. So at first it was our inabilities to to finance the full production we wanted to do in one go, which is obviously very common. And then there was a series of other things that kind of kept it stringing along. So that being said, can't wait to have this one out the bag.
You guys already kind of have a bunch of other stuff sort of in the can as well, since this is kind of
For
very
sure.
long.
We got probably a whole new record's worth of material that I've written and demoed like completely during the pandemic, and since then we've as a band learned a lot, like a decent amount of that material. We've got like another single that'll be ready to go as soon as this one's out, more or less. And yeah, probably toying with the idea of doing singles instead of a longer format release in the future, as many people are.
Right. Yeah.
So
New age releases who, you just got to roll with it. I like it.
yeah, and I certainly prefer records. I certainly prefer making records. I like album sequencing and all that kind of stuff. But what are you gonna do? It's better to put out some music that isn't 4 years old if you can possibly do it. Like
Well, I'm excited for the Slomo Drag single onslaught. Like, let's bring it on. I'm ready.
yeah, just kind of like throw a little dart at the wall every once in a while.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Pepsi Cola Addict is a great song, mainly because I really enjoy, the people always want something stupid because I can totally always relate to that. And then I just have Almost Good Enough that debuted in the show recently, and I'll keep playing it up through the EP release party. But that's also a great track too. You guys write just great hooks. Those songs always get lodged in my head.
Thank you, appreciate that. It's supposed to be equal parts insulting to the listener and self-deprecating and full of like the right quotient of self-hatred. So hopefully it's understood that it's pretty tongue-in-cheek, obviously.
As it should be.
Maybe not, obviously. I
So let's talk the show. Obviously, again, Feb 25th at Hotel Vegas. You guys just gonna rip through that whole EP, play some new songs? Like, do you guys kind of have anything in mind just yet?
it's gonna be oh shoot, sorry, I gotta go. I'm a firefighter. We have to leave right now. Um, we will be playing three brand new songs that are fully unreleased. We'll be playing three-quarters of the EP and a couple songs from our record Deacon Brews and one off of the EP we put out before that. So look at us go. We've got ourselves a discography.
Yeah, and it felt really nicely measured there, right? Just like we're
I don't know how
salting,
it
we're
happened.
peppering.
When we played our first show back last summer, we got like a show offer with a month to go, and like I was getting ready to like be a band again, but like we hadn't practiced in I guess a year and a half, but we hadn't really seen each other. And I was like, okay, well, let's just do like three of these new songs, and we'll have like a very new music forward set. And that was the most punishing and absurd thing that we possibly could have done. Because there was no like joyous, hey, we're all back in the same room together. Oh, music, let's do these things that we like know how to do really well because we played these songs for years. It was just like, all right, we got a month to learn all this stuff. This is incredibly stressful. Let's work incredibly hard with almost no kind of instant gratification. But I'm really glad we did that because, you know, we ended up with all this new material that's been really, really fun to play. And, you know, we front loaded all the pain of that and now we get to enjoy it. But since then it was like, well, we got a bunch of old stuff too that like is reliable. So like in the last year, we've kind of found our sweet spot of a set, which is like a lot of new material that we're excited about, but also like a more well-rounded kind of group of songs that kind of complement that and try to show off like a variety, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel really good about the set with its long and storied musical contributions from our
Well, you've been gearing up, so now it's time to let it all out. It's gonna be good. And there's also the support on that show is great. I love PR Newman. I love Lola Tried. It's that's gonna just be a well-rounded, great show overall.
Yeah, no, we're lucky that we got such a killer show together. And Space Flight was really, really instrumental and helpful in getting that show together, which, you know, for me personally was like an interesting kind of experience of like not having to do the cold emailing to everybody and just like have somebody put together a really good show on your behalf. I'm like, oh, I'm kind of into this whole not doing stuff.
Yeah,
well,
that's
nice work I can get it, you know.
If anything you don't like doing, get someone else to do it. It's always going to be better.
Very special and fancy about the whole thing. I really do.
What I love about that night too is that if you're feeling especially frisky, there's an early show. A couple of old Austin bands, My Education and a Gary, are playing. It's like a $5 show before your show. So I'm like, you could show up, and if you want, hang at Hotel Vegas early evening through late and see 5 really good bands. It's a nice lineup, over 2 lineups, I guess.
I might find a way to sort of ensnare those people from the early show to where they aren't able to exit at their will.
Please stay.
You know, maybe mirrors, you know, whatever practical effect.
Yeah. Just, you know, you just gotta offer whatever kids like these days. I don't know, vape pens. I don't know how it works anymore, but
surely I don't know. Is it sarcastic indie rock with a lot of guitar harmonies?
Yeah, I don't know. Just offer TikTok followers. That could get it. I don't know. I don't know how things work anymore, but there it is.
I can offer them.
Well, come out and join Jackson and myself for Homegrown Live, Feb 25th at Hotel Vegas. Again, PR Newman, Lola Trider opening, Slomo Drags, new EP. If you show up really early, again, you can see My Education and the Gary at a whole other separate show. 21 and over can enjoy Karbach, Love Street, and Ranch Water specials, Rambler specials between Jackson and I. We're doing stuff.
Make you
feel details. That's right. More details at 101x.com. Otherwise, we'll see you there. Jackson, any parting words?
You know, thanks so much for the support on this show, John. It totally rules, and I hope people come out. We were gonna get ignorant and disrespectful, so please come through. It's really stupid.
There it is. Put on your ignorant pants. 25th. All right. Bye, everybody.
Take care.